Who among us hasn't stood at a crossroads, gripped by indecision while a silent whisper in the back of our mind seemed to know exactly which way to turn? It's like there's a deeper wisdom within us, often drowned out by the clamor of daily life. But what if I told you that this inner voice, your intuition, is more than just random thoughts? It's a profound connection to the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Today we're going to explore how the Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca harnessed this inner wisdom not merely to survive in their tumultuous times, but to thrive. We'll unlock secrets that can help us not only to hear our deepest intuitions, but to actively cultivate them, guiding us toward a more deliberate and fulfilling life. So if you're seeking clarity amid the chaos of the modern world, stay tuned as we delve into the Stoic way of embracing and enhancing our gut feelings. This isn't just philosophy. It's a practical guide to turning inward noise into inner wisdom. Let's go. Lesson 1. Understanding your shadow and archetypes. In our journey of self-discovery and personal growth, one of the most transformative aspects we can explore is our own shadow and archetypes. This exploration is not just about self-awareness, but about unlocking the full potential of our personal and emotional growth. The concept of the shadow, introduced by Carl Jung, refers to those parts of ourselves that we often choose to ignore or repress. Understanding and integrating our shadow can be profoundly liberating. It's about bringing to light the aspects of ourselves that we've pushed into the darkness. Jung argued that this process is essential for achieving psychological wholeness. Now, this aligns beautifully with Stoic philosophy, where self-awareness and control over one's emotions and actions are paramount. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believed that self-awareness is the starting point of virtuous living. He often wrote about observing himself and learning from his reflections, which is quite similar to understanding one's shadow. Furthermore, our exploration extends into the realm of archetypes. Jung identified these as universal mythic characters or themes that reside within our collective unconscious. Each person tends to embody these archetypes differently, and they influence our behaviors and desires. For instance, you might find that you naturally take on the role of the caregiver, always looking to nurture and care for others, or perhaps the warrior, constantly striving to overcome challenges. Now, why is this important? By recognizing and understanding these archetypes, we can better navigate our reactions and interactions with the world. This introspection enables us to see why we gravitate towards certain roles and can help us balance our lives in more fulfilling ways. This is quite Stoic in nature, as Epictetus pointed out. It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Understanding our archetypes helps us react more consciously and effectively. Lesson 2. Exploring your shadow and archetypes. The process of getting to know your shadow and your archetypes requires honest self-examination, which is where Stoic practices really shine. Stoicism teaches us to reflect deeply on our thoughts and feelings, to question our instinctive reactions, and to understand their origins. This is akin to the Jungian journey into the shadow. It's about confronting those parts of ourselves that we might be hesitant to acknowledge. By doing this, we bring to light the hidden forces shaping our lives, making it possible to either change or embrace them fully. For example, recognizing a hidden part of your shadow might explain why certain situations feel overly challenging, or why specific relationships are fraught with difficulty. Similarly, understanding that you embody the ruler archetype might explain your drive for control and leadership, guiding you to use these traits wisely rather than oppressively. This journey into the shadow and archetypes isn't just about uncovering hidden parts of our psyche. It's about using that knowledge to live more harmoniously and authentically. The Stoics believed in living in accordance with nature, both the nature around us and our own nature. By understanding our shadow and our archetypes, we align more closely with this Stoic ideal, leading to a life of greater virtue and personal peace. As we continue to explore the depths of our inner worlds, let's remember that each discovery is a step towards greater clarity and mastery over ourselves. This journey, challenging as it may be, enriches our lives, providing us with the tools to navigate the complexities of human emotions and interactions with wisdom and grace. Lesson 3. Removing blocks to your gut feelings. The Stoics were pioneers in emphasizing the importance of mastering our perceptions to live a life of tranquility and fulfillment. They taught that it is not external events but our reactions to them that disturb us. This wisdom is incredibly relevant when we consider the barriers that impede our intuition. At times, our gut feelings are stifled by layers of societal conditioning, personal biases, or past traumas. These influences can create a noise that drowns out the subtle voice of our intuition. According to Stoic philosophy, gaining clarity requires us to question and often revise our initial impressions. Marcus Aurelius practiced this diligently. He often wrote about the need to challenge and scrutinize his thoughts, ensuring they were free from bias and aligned with reality. Similarly, Carl Jung's concept of the shadow self reflects this idea. Our shadow can block our intuitive insights if we do not acknowledge and integrate these hidden parts of our psyche. Often, what we reject in ourselves doesn't disappear. Instead, it operates in the background, influencing our reactions and decisions without our conscious approval. By confronting and